Hi, I'm the Radicalist, and this is Love Frequency. Let's go. Riding my bike, to you guys that know, you got to do something active and spiritual at the same time. Get out of the noise, give your body some oxygen and give your spirit some purity, like trees and openness. Hiking's good. Get away from car noise and train noise and people noise. Try to go somewhere that's beautiful. Let me show you where I'm at real quick. Give you a little visual. That's what I'm talking about. Let me circle around here and let's take a look. You guys see that? That's where I'm at. It's a college. College is out of school right now, so it's empty. And I'll ride around here, trying to get away from noise. It's hard though. I hear the train. There's interruptions. And you're trying to go somewhere where there's not too many interruptions. This message is about frequency. Exactly what I just said, getting away from it. But the frequency inside of you. I'm going to challenge every single person who looks at this podcast right now. I've done this with a group of coworkers, different people. I challenge you to raise your frequency. Raise it, make it higher, make it stronger. Okay, Tony, here we go. What's that mean, bro? I don't know what that means. Of course you don't, because they don't teach you this thing in school. The matrix covers it, doesn't let you know about your own power and your own ability to grow. Confuses you with different choice words and different choice actions, scenarios, so you never discover who you truly are and the power you possess. Frequency is about illuminating and leveling up who you are and what you are. Being better, being stronger at anything and everything you're doing. Some people raise their frequency at a job or in a relationship, stuff like that. I'm talking about frequency challenge. I mean, that's a good start. Don't get it twisted. If you can do that and elevate yourself, going to college is a different frequency, going to school. But I'm talking about massive change. The frequency I'm talking about is a change in you. How about self-control? Are you a person that does something that they don't want to do? Like, for example, you might be in the world and you cursing up a storm. Mother hubbard this, mother stupid that, a-hole this, be this. You're saying all this stuff. But then when you get home and you're around your child, you don't want no cursing in the house. Self-control. Are you two different people living at the same time? Can you raise your frequency to be one solid person, that who you want to be? Who you want to be. Not who you are right now or how you're acting, but who you want to be. That's the frequency challenge. Elevating your inside to match your outside. I challenge every single one of you, get back in the comments at me if you're able to do this. Because guess what? I was going to say it's harder than you think, but it's not. It's designed for you to enter your spiritual self. It's designed for you to take control and realize that nobody can help you with it. Nobody can change anything about you except you. And the influences that you lean on or decide to develop you are not yours. So how can they develop you if they're not yours? You turn into somebody else or something else that was never designed to be you. In conclusion, your frequency is low because it's not yours. Frequency is designed by God for you to be the creation that He created. See, there's only one you, only one. You're not cloned. There's only one you. And God created a frequency for you. But most of us don't use it. We're trying to be somebody else. We're trying to be something else. We're trying to improve, we're trying to impress somebody else with a different frequency. Controlling your mind and your body and your actions is a high level frequency that a lot of people haven't achieved yet. Or why, Tony? How come they haven't achieved it? Because there's a word called fear that blocks you. It stops you from achieving it. You're scared to be who you are. You're scared to let people see your real essence, your real truth. A lot of people are scared to fail. A lot of people they shrink and they're scared to be who they are because they don't want to be called out. You can't think like that. You can't do that. A lot of people get told what to do, and that's what they follow. They're scared to be righteous for themselves, stand out in the crowd, be an individual. Everybody in the room going this way, you don't want to go that way, but you go that way anyway because everybody else is. How many of us do that? Am I talking real or true? I'm talking truth. Don't be scared of who you are. Don't have fear. If you're designed to go the other way, go the other way. If you're designed to speak out, speak out. If you have a passion to say something, then say it. Because at the end of the day, what they're going to do to you? Who, what, where, why? What's going to happen to you? You're going to get murdered? Are you going to get arrested by the real police? Hey, you were supposed to go this way. You were supposed to act like this. You wasn't supposed to say that. Who said? Oh, I know who said. The Matrix. The Matrix controls you. Nah, that's not the challenge. The challenge I'm talking about It's outside the matrix. Not being controlled by society or by what people tell you how you're supposed to act or what you're supposed to feel or what you're supposed to do. Frequency is a freedom. Now you kind of have an idea what it is. What are you gonna do? I up my frequency on a lot of different things, especially with love, decisions, respecting myself, having a different attitude when it comes to self-worth, belief in myself, frequency on non-validation from anybody else or anything else. That's a big one. I want to tell you what's at the end of that, of changing your frequency. Peace. Peace and understanding on who you are. Knowing your self-worth, knowing your power. See, there's nobody who can tell me anything anymore. There's nobody who could tell me what direction to go in. There's nobody that can say, Tony, you're doing it wrong. Why would they have that power in the first place? If I'm doing something and it's what I want to do, then who has the ability to tell me it's not for me or it's not the way I'm supposed to do it? Who gave them the right to even say that? You did. Why? Because your frequency is low for yourself. You don't even believe in making a decision for yourself. Truth hurts, doesn't it? You need somebody else to tell you. To tell you what exactly? It's gonna take a minute to realize what how you have to change it. It's gonna take you a minute to figure out what you have to figure out, what you have to change, how you have to grow. You might have to cut people off. You might have to give something up. You might have to dive into something you've never tried before. There are different ways to change frequency. I realized that spiritual growth was my avenue because that actually took care of a lot of issues that needed frequency change. The spiritual growth frequency was the foundation of all the frequencies that just exploded and took off. Now, if you decide you don't want to do spiritual growing and you just enhance one frequency, it's a start. It's a start. But you're going to come to realize this: everything good really comes from good. Good makes good gooder, better. Good makes good good. You start something good, you're going to see goodness come out of good. That's the simple equation of that. There's a lot of things that can block that, though. Your frequency can block that. Your doubt can block that. Listen to the words, my friends. Doubt, fear, disappointment. That's not the equation of good. And we get confused. Tony, nothing happens good every time I do something good. It's just ugly. Well, the attitude right there blocks the goodness that you produced on that, whatever your topic is or whatever your frequency is. Boom. You just stopped yourself. Nobody stopped you. Nobody said anything to you. You just didn't even believe in a change. You didn't believe that you had the capacity or the feeling or the energy or the mindset. You just got disappointed and just rolled with that. Let me tell you something else about good. The word good. Good can test you. The word, the energy behind the word, it could test you. Do you really want what you're trying to get? Because good might make you try more than once. Good might test you multiple times. And what's the reason why you gave up on good? I can tell you, your patience level. You got frustrated trying it and trying it and trying it. For some of y'all, it only takes one try and then you're over. You're over it. For others, you might try it a couple times and then you're over it. But for some of you, you are relentless. You work on it, you work on it, you work on it, you work on it until you get it. Kareem didn't develop that sky hook by trying it one or two times. And I'm really sure he was frustrated before he even took it into the game in practice. Ball hitting the backboard, not even hitting the rim, going over the whole thing, clinging to the rim a couple times, boink, 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 until finally he started getting it in practice. He didn't give up. Started hitting it in practice. Confidence grew. Did the work. Now he's telling his teammates, I'm taking this in the game. And his teammates are like, We want to win, and nobody else is throwing this particular sky hook in NBA history. So why don't you just keep that in the gym? I don't know if they said that. I'm using my mind to produce this example because that's how good works. What the heck did I just run over? Ran over whatever that is. It was on my tire right now. Yeah, he got to the point where he was like, I'm throwing this guy hook. Boom, first one probably didn't go in. Coach probably took him out of the game. Kareem, we talked about this in practice. We told you not to throw that shot. Put him back in because, he's 7 foot. Got to put him back in, right? He threw another one and another one. But this time, guess what? They went in. He started doing it more and more. Next thing you know, they can't guard that shot. He changed the history of basketball with one decision to do good. Changed the history of basketball. Do you hear me? And you know how I know? Nobody else throws this skyhook except for Magic Johnson, because Magic Johnson has a magic. Kareem changed the game. To this day, I haven't seen anybody throw a skyhook. I play basketball. I watch basketball. Basketball coach was. He raised his frequency, y'all, on that basketball court. Became a Hall of Famer. That's the example on how to raise your frequency. That's just one example out of many that are inside you. What's your frequency or frequencies? Because there's more than one for each of us. How do you elevate yourself, elevate your gifts? It all starts in your mind. It all starts in your good, your consistency of good. What are you putting into it? Are you trying to do it or are you doing it? If it half-assed, or is it full throttle every time you try? Because I guarantee you that good's going to start producing frequency if it's full throttle. This is a life-changing event. It's not something that happens overnight. Something you got to work at. And it's only something for you. It's not for the rest of the world. It's not for some psychiatrist to tell you what your frequency is and how to get there. It's your own decision. Your own decision. This is the last part I'm going to tell you about frequency change or the challenge. Once you challenge yourself, and once you actually see this, the good part. Once you actually change it, you change for good. Your life changes. Believe it or not, good things start happening to you. And when bad things happen to you, they're still good because they don't affect you the same way. They just don't. I had a recent accident, not accident. I had $2,000 worth of DJ equipment because I DJ on the side, stolen, gone. I'm not going to explain how or where or why or anything. Just gone. I think I had a 5 second moment to just be a little sad about it. Stuff's gone. About 5 seconds. Because my frequency is so high, right after that 5 seconds, I felt like it's going to be replaced. It's just material. You gain things and you lose things, but that is not supposed to change who you are and your development. See, God didn't make you to freak out over something that happens, big or small. You have the power to control yourself. First thing I said was, God's going to replace it. That's what I felt. Not only is he going to replace it, now he's working on my patience level. He's working on my temperament. He's working on my strength. He's working on the real thing outside of the matrix. Not to get so invested in material things, because they'll come and go. The one thing that's not going to come and go is what's inside of you. Power you possess. The control. Are you in control? If you lost $2,000 worth of stuff, what would your reaction be right now? What kind of monster would you turn into? How furious would you be? How would your day be? I went to the beach right after. Had a great time. Thought about it a couple times, but it didn't impact me because I was in control of my emotional frequency. I saw the goodness in it. I didn't call it a bad thing. I called it a remix, a remodel. I said, God is going to replace it and make it better. That was really in my heart, still is. Just got to be patient for it. I see nothing but a win-win situation in anything that happens bad because I chose it in my frequency. And because I chose it in my frequency, it now makes it a win-win situation. Not it only did it not affect me, it put me in a better place inside my heart. On top of that, because I can go further with it, and this is real talk. This ain't no, I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just explaining my frequency to give you an example of the frequency challenge, okay? On top of all that, I blessed the people who took it. I said, I hope they get as much satisfaction and happiness as I got out of it. And I was being sincere. I hope the people who stole it get any kind of money value for their actions or something good happens from it. I blessed them with my stuff and I meant it only because God was the one that cleared out that space for me. He took that away from me because he said, I'm going to reboot it and make it stronger. That's the way I roll. That's a good win-win, good situation. What did I say earlier? A good situation that makes it gooder. I know correct English. Sometimes I'm going to use Tony words so you can understand the frequency. It's a mental choice. Like I said, for a lot of people, it ain't going to happen overnight. You can't just flip a switch and be like, okay, but you're not stuck either. You're not stuck to make a change in your environment, change in your attitude. I've did this before. I can't do it because I'm riding a bike. It's all about re it's all about doing things over and over and over and over and over. Doing good things over and over and over and over. Saying the right things over and over and over and over. It doesn't take that much time to change it. You want to stop cursing? Think about it every time you curse. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, I have to stop that. Oh, I'm trying to control that. Next day, you went from 10 curse words to 5. Next day, you went from 5 curse words to 1. Man, I haven't said a curse word in a week. In a week, you went from a week to a month to 6 months, 6 months to a year to 10 or 20 years where you don't do that anymore. You don't share that anymore. All of a sudden, your frequency changed. You know why? Because the friends that were so-called friends or coworkers or whatever don't want to curse around you. Hello. Oh, Tony doesn't curse anymore. Everybody, let's watch our tone. See, frequency is power. Why are they worried about what you are doing? Wait. Tony's in the room. No cursing, y'all. That's complete power. That is your power within for you to change a room and change a frequency of everybody because they don't want to offend you. I ain't making this stuff up. Stuff is real. When I go to work and I walk in a room, people stop cursing around me. And guess what I say? Thank you. Every time they curse, I call them out. Now, what's their frequency? What do people with that low, weak frequency say? Who are you to tell me what to do? Nobody. I'm nobody. I don't tell you what to do. But my spiritual frequency is higher, and the higher frequency is going to beat the lower frequency. Every time, everywhere, in every situation. Does it make me better? Does it make them lower? It's the energy. It's the energy you're using. It's the energy of connection. Because guess what? We're all connected. Some of us just don't know it. You're connected to that next person. That's why when they feel your energy or your frequency, they either get they either indulge and like it, and that's how they like a person, or they stay away from you because your frequency is different. Once you change your frequency, you'll know the difference. You'll feel the difference. Telling you the truth. They're gonna like you or they're gonna hate you. Either way, it's testimony. It's to let you know you're on the right path, doing the right thing, and you're in alignment. Alignment is another thing in another podcast that I'm going to explain because that is very crucial for your life on earth, on how you live. Very crucial. You probably spend most of your time living out of alignment. Oh, by the way, alignment is good. That creates goodness. Frequency and alignment go hand in hand. The frequency challenge. Are you ready to take it? If you are, take it. Come back to me. Let me know in the comments. If you have questions, I'll look at the comments and I'll try to answer. But this is a challenge for your life. I'm the Radicalist. Peace out.